session with chamomile.
Hello, my name is Kate, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you're new here. This is my new apartment. I'm so excited about it. It's a studio, so it's all in one room, which really helps me out for my health, just because I am attached to oxygen, so it's nice to have it just in one room and I don't have to drag it everywhere I go, which is nice. And I also just needed a little bit smaller of a space, just financially but also mentally. I think it makes me feel a lot better to be in one room. So, welcome to my new apartment. It's all cozy now. It's my little hobbit hole is what I like to call it. And today we're going to be talking about 15, I think there's 15 ways to add whimsy to your life, because that is kind of the goal always in my life. Even before that became a trendy word, whimsy, I've always been a whimsical person. I've always been the type of person that, as you can see, I make things cozy in my home and I live very intentionally. And even if I shouldn't, even if it's not wise, I tend to use expression as a way to cope with hard things. So when I express myself, I feel the most like myself. So that is why I like to express myself in all things, and that's why I'm like a number 4 on the Enneagram, if you know what that is. It's just what tells you what motivates you, and definitely expression is what motivates me. So I'm gonna open my laptop right here. It's just on my little tray here, and I'm going to tell you 15 ways to add whimsy to your life. First thing that you can do to add whimsy to your life is to drink everything out of a teacup, and I'll show you some of my teacups. They're all really cute. A lot of them I inherited from my grandmother, but I also have been thrifting them my entire life, so I collect teapots and teacups. Using teacups and vintage pill cases, ring holders, as holders of like bobby pins and trinkets and pens is actually a really fun idea for decor. Like, I don't have anything in my apartment that isn't being like any like knickknacks or like things that like are too small to keep on their own. I put in a teacup, or I put somewhere in like a little bon maman jar that I use because I like use a lot of jam in my life. So, that sounds weird, but you know what I mean. I go through like jam jars pretty fast, so obviously. But the next one is lighting candles. And if you can't use candles, which I can't because of my oxygen, I have a candle warmer. And it's really helpful, especially if you're in a place that doesn't allow candles. Like it's a lifesaver because it adds this coziness to the room. It makes you feel really like sweet and warm, but it also like doesn't use the candle as much. Like the candles last like forever basically, because you're using a candle warmer, you're not actually lighting them. And also it's less fire, like it's less dangerous because there's less fire risk, and it's just honestly a genius thing to do, especially if you're on oxygen like me. So the next one is decorate your food, and I love this concept of fairy food. I have a whole Pinterest board about this that I can link down below. But you gotta like serve little fairy foods on like little china plates, or use your favorite plates not just when it's like a special occasion. Like, use it every day, because there's only us, there's only this. Forgive, regret, or life is yours to miss, no other course, no other day, no day but today. That's from Jonathan Larson, it's from Red. But still, it's like, you gotta live for today, because that's all we really have. So you can't just like wait to use your china, you gotta use it today. Like, it's very important. So otherwise, like, what if you never get to use it? Like, it's very important to use the things that you value and cherish all the time. Because people are on their deathbed, they usually say what they regret not doing, not what they actually do regret doing, you know? Sorry, that got really dark. But you know what? On this channel, we talk about real things. Like, I don't like to hide from real things. I know that there's like a general vibe of like coziness here, but there's also room for reality in all of the coziness, and I want that to be a disclaimer that like adding whimsy doesn't mean being toxically positive. It just means being intentional in the way that you live your life. Oh, and sorry, I got a phone call, and so I need to answer that. But next one is using a fan to dry your skincare and makeup, which is actually Lainey Ozark's idea. I'll show what I did inspired by her, but you basically put a photo in one of the, like a hand fan, like a pretty little fan, and you can, like, I have a Victorian one and a Japanese one, and so you can put like the photo, holds the photo, and it's so cute. So that was Lainey Ozark's idea, but she's here on YouTube as well. But just using it to dry your skincare and like helping you feel like very like fancy and like a cool vintage lady. I love doing that. Adds a lot of whimsy to my life. Next is using clothing, hats, bags, and shoes decor, because now that I live in a small unit, I did this before, but I do it now anyway. I have little racks for all of my like hats, and it really helps me to feel like I'm using my space efficiently whilst also like showing off all my cute things. So that's fun. I like that, especially in my own home. I like to see all my cute clothes and all my cute purses and hats and things. And then the next one is displaying all your perfume bottles and collections, and also collecting old ones, like old vintage perfume bottles, and just keeping the bottles and repurposing them for things, or just keeping them pretty. Like, I love doing that. It's so whimsical. I have a lot of old perfumes that I still use, and a lot of them still have perfume in them. Like, I love perfume, and I'm kind of allergic to it, so I don't wear it very often. But I do love bottles. I think they're so pretty, and I literally have the old Taylor Swift perfume that I've had since I was 12 years old, and I don't know why I still have it, but the bottle's really pretty, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. And then you can use woven baskets to carry everything, and literally in my apartment there's probably like 8 baskets I can count from where I'm sitting, like. You can carry ribbons in your baskets. You can use it as a purse. You can use them for grocery shopping. You can get a trolley basket for heavier groceries, and a portable picnic basket for festivals. Carry your oxygen or medical supplies, devices in it. Like, it's really, really helpful to have baskets. I'm a basket case. And the next one is buying whole groceries and making a home-cooked meal and sharing it with loved ones and neighbors, because that is my favorite thing to do. I love cooking people food. It's one of my love languages. It was like what my grandma did to like feel like she could show her love, so it feels like how I show my love now, and I love that. Next one is meet your neighbors and get connected with your local garden, your library, and make community. And I'm trying to do that in my new place, because I just want to feel like I belong and that I live in a community where we all care about each other, because that's being taken away just because everything's going online, and it feels connected but it also feels like disconnected because nothing is in person. And I think being online is helpful because it's like it makes it more accessible to people that can't leave their house. Like, I can't leave my house a lot, so I love online, and I don't think we should shit on it as much as we do, but it's also nice to do things analog, and it's nice to do things that are intentional in your life, that feel tangible and like you can hold on to them, and you know, and feeling like you can like make connections and friendships with people that aren't just in your immediate life. I think like third spaces and third people, almost like people that are just like acquaintances, are very important to feel like you have a community. And then yeah, and create third spaces if you don't have already, and have some, like start a club outdoors in the summer where you read books or share recipes or learn a new skill, or embroidery. Like, I'm learning how to embroider. I'm also learning how to knit, and it's so much fun. I love all my grandma hobbies. Curate existing art together, make playlists or zines. Like, me and my friend Nicole are making a zine right now, like a video zine that I'm going to be sharing on this YouTube channel eventually, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys because it's so much fun to just be working on something like that. And it's almost ready, but we're doing it quite slowly because we both have a lot going on. But yeah, it's so fun. And then if you want to create art, that's an amazing way to add whimsy. Create anything. Literally create anything that you want to create. And if you can't create, curate. I know that sounds the exact same, but curate means if you can't make it yourself, make playlists, make zines, do art shows, recipe books, collect art and show it to other people that you love. Because the art that you love has so much value, and you deserve to be a curator of your favorite things. Like, that's a really fun thing to do if you feel like you can't create it yourself. And then collect things. Be sentimental. Just collect anything that makes you feel joy and makes you feel like it's not like a waste of space. It's like it's something that matters to you. Like, I collect books, I collect teacups, and I use them all the time. Like, they're not just taking up space in my apartment. Like, I use them. And finally, just be intentional in all you do. I know I keep saying that, but that's the main point of all this, is just to live intentionally. So I hope this was a good list of the ways to add more whimsy to your life, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. I'm glad that you guys gave me a bit of time to move into this place, and I didn't expect to be moving, so it was kind of a stressful thing. So I'm glad I had a bit of space to like nest a little bit, and now I'm back, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, love you. Goodbye.
Fashion with chamomile. Gonna see what's better.